And how's everyone doing today? Hope you guys had a good day. Now nighttime, so oh god, I am definitely a little tired, I guess you could call it. Um but yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have Netflix. It's not worth it to me to pay for. Um yeah, I don't watch enough movies to make it worth getting. Um, yeah. So Ghosty and I are discussing some things about about the next ship. No, it is only 6 p.m. for me. How you doing, Ghosty? Coming in? Are Hey, Ghosty. How you doing, man?
Hello, how are you doing?
I forgot to unmute Discord. Sorry.
Oh, gee, thanks. Why you are not appearing live on my
Really?
Twitch? What the hell?
Refresh it.
Yeah,
Refresh it.
that's very unusual.
Hmm. So yeah, Ghosty and I are trying to decide whether the next how we should do the next ship. Um what we should make it basically. Should we originally had plans to make it a missile. We just kind of vaguely defined it as a missile frigate. We didn't say what we were expecting of it as a missile frigate.
Well, well, well. Uh, we had decided on a couple ideas, but we couldn't really settle on how big of a weapon do we build without breaking our rules we have set for each ship.
Yeah. These first two ships, they're while they are large grid, they're kind of the
They're
scrappers and
they're meant to be the most
screens of the
disposable
ship.
ones.
Yeah, they're the scrappers and screens of of the fleet. They're not capital ships. So, I suppose when you look at it that way, and chat got hit with the ads. They got like 45 seconds on them. Uh, but yeah, Ghost. Like I said, these are meant to be the scrappers and screens of the fleet. So on one hand, it feels like Derek, you can absolutely hear me if you heard me say 45 seconds.
I was like, give me a quick second. I'm trying to send out some more notifications.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But yeah. So Kira, so do you see the blueprint I've got in front of you, right?
Yeah, yeah, no, I see it.
So
And like you
basically,
said, that's a large grid 3 by 3, though.
correct. But I could very easily build this into a 2 by 2 large grid. So
Well, I mean,
a good chunk
the nice thing
of
I
the
think
front of
about
the
a small grid PMC missile launcher, PMW, a small grid
yes.
PMW missile launcher is the blocks can't merge to the ship by accident.
Well,
With the
there's no chance of
large
that
grid,
happening.
you have to either leave a full space around it or you have to build the entire area around it out of bulkheads.
Or half blocks or
Yeah, either
metal
way,
plate.
you have to make
There
extra size accommodations.
I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a It really wouldn't be that big of a deal because this is a 19. This is a 19 by. So wait, are we 19
30,
wide and
30
tall,
yeah,
or
19 wide and tall by 35 up to
okay?
35 long.
So even if we have just one of these, so the front half of
I mean,
so the front half of this, like where the thruster is in the front.
are you suggesting turning the entire underside of the ship into essentially a factory
No, 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 no.
to build, to into a factory to make one of these and launch it
No, I was actually
repeatedly?
thinking about what I could do is I could drop it down to a 2x2 block. I could then cut the whole front because I can cut this whole thing in half because the whole front half of it is just light armor and interior blocks
I mean, why are you?
for penetration
Why are you
purposes.
using light? Use heavy.
Because this is meant to be a cheap missile to throw away. Because this
So,
is
well,
there is no
that's
warhead.
another reason. That's another
There is
reason to
no.
do it in small grid.
Well, the thing is, one on a 1-to-1 ratio. This is just a javelin. There is no warhead in this. It is meant to be a grid colliding with another grid. I tested this specific ICBM. This thing moving at 100 meters a second will punch through 15 meters worth of armor, and that is
Which,
solid block of armor.
which in large, yeah, which I was about to say in large grid is only like 2.5 blocks, 3.
No, it's 15 blocks of armor.
Oh.
I know I counted
No,
the
you
blocks
said
of armor.
yes, but one large grid block is 2.5 meters.
Right. And
So
I'm
15
punching
meters would only be five.
not,
Would
yeah, so
only.
I'm sorry, not 15 meters, 15 blocks.
Hmm.
It was 15 blocks deep. I penetrated this thing through.
Yeah, well, at the same time, remember you're planning on having these things go against you in PvP.
I mean, it's kind of an occupational hazard of mine.
Something like that could absolutely core your station and make it completely unusable.
Correct. But I also tend to build a little bit more insane than the common person.
Remember that any armor reinforcement mods you are running would also apply to that.
No. Oh no, I get that. I'm saying like there are like eventually you have to be able to build like a weapon is only as good as a weapon is only as good as its intended purpose. This
My
specific
point
one's purpose
on
is penetration.
my point on these two ships is any player made weapons we put on them don't need to be aren't capital ship killers. That's something you throw at a freaking battleship to freaking to cripple a section of it. Possibly split it in half if it's a smaller one.
Yeah,
That's not something you'd throw. That's not something You'd throw at, you know, a a ship like we just built because it's going to go right through it. And now you've got debris
oh, absolutely.
floating. Now you've got
Absolutely.
debris floating.
Just one of these would eviscerate
Yes,
the ship we just built.
yeah, it's overkill. It's overkill, and while there is no kill like overkill, at some point
Overkill is underrated.
at
But,
some point you
all
have
right.
to say, okay, I could overkill this, or I could play it practically, and that's not practical, both in cost to make, and hydrogen you're essentially wasting, you know.
Well, the thing is, this is only powered by one hydrogen tank, one small hydrogen tank.
One large grid small hydrogen tank.
Yes, and that actually adds to its actual explosive ability.
The problem is a large grid hydrogen tank holds a hell of a lot, even on realistic compared to a small grid one.
Well, I did build this with the intention of being able to launch from a station on planet
Yeah.
to answer a
To yeah,
problem in space.
yeah. That is a
It's an
defensive.
ICBM.
Yeah, yeah, and you don't launch ICBMs from a destroyer. You launch ICBMs from a freaking battleship.
But why not? Okay. Anyways, yeah, I think. All right,
We can either go the assault frigate route where we're building to fire for effect, or we can
I can't believe I didn't die.
build with small PMW missiles.
Yeah. Ooh, yes. Shall we address the blue elephant in the room?
I
As
think
we were getting set up.
change. The planet is not an elephant.
No, I was referring to the ship I captured.
Oh yeah, this thing. It is a mobile utility platform, huh?
Yeah. Let me fix this since there we go.
Yeah. It's
So
legitimately a case of
it was
got.
there.
Yeah, it was
I,
there.
I we've
If
used it.
nothing else, it's a lot of resources. Where are the connectors on this? Because I know there's got to be a
I
connector
don't
somewhere.
know. I didn't see them. I was worrying about the I was worrying about the guns,
For a
which
ship this size, not having a
I
connector,
was very
it's
disappointed.
concerning.
I was very disappointed by this.
There's no connector.
No, there are two small ones that are not built on the top, which technically speaking does make sense
Yeah,
because
I mean,
this ship is meant to help and service small grid ships, I believe.
yeah, well,
But
yeah, but you know, I mean, if it's only serving as a refuel and repair point, yes, small connectors make perfect sense. But if it's meant to serve as a carrier of any sort, small ones don't make sense because half the ammos can't go through it.
the bathroom is broken.
Yes, the bathroom is not working. Um,
That's a
honest,
shitty situation.
yeah, I wouldn't sit in any of the chairs.
We've got 8 uranium.
Hey, speaking of, I know daggone well. According
Yeah,
to
it's right up here.
to the list, there is a freaking large cargo here,
Oh yeah, it's right here.
an industrial large cargo where
Yeah, right here. And
several ions.
yeah, there's a lot of ions on here.
There are whole ass gyros that are just not built.
We have 7 gravity components. We have 28 warheads, and we have a piss ass 170
Wait, warheads or explosives?
explosives. What did I say?
You said warheads.
Sorry, ICBMs on the brain. I can't help it.
Fair enough. That is
So
pretty normal.
do you
for
want to do? Should we just let Bob consume this and get to work, or
I am legit. Oh, there's also a small reactor with 7.5 uranium in it.
yeah, pull that out.
Yeah. Um. It is disappointingly light. Yeah, I think we just let Bob take the wheel and steer.
Moving into place. We'll move you into low Bob.
Yep. Yep. Lower Bob is currently off. So
If I
as soon as-
remember,
Yep.
yeah,
The teardown
it
is.
it should be set to white.
Yes. I believe it is.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and once I'm done relocating once I'm done with this, I'm gonna relocate our ship we've completed, dock it off someplace off to the side. Stop, you bastard! Good lord. That's more close enough.
Oh. Yeah.
And then painted. Go ahead and turn
And
Bob on.
Turning Bob
This will
on
be
now.
eviscerated. Everything will float because we're not in gravity here. All right, that's getting broke down. Let me get this moved, and then I want to show you.
You did blueprint it so you can fiddle around with it sometime, didn't you?
Oh, I don't care about that thing.
That's fair enough.
That's yeah. That if it was something a little bit nicer, then
Honestly,
yeah, maybe.
it's kind of built like 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 it's supposed to be a ideologue of the helicarriers, so it is kind of neat.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so you're getting ready to go find, decide on a forever dock for on the asteroid with that for that.
Yep.
All right. Then I will start tearing down the ring on
Full
the
power.
give it all the beans.
Actually, kind of like how this asteroid would
It kind
fit.
of is on oh, you know what we forgot to add to that ship?
What?
It doesn't have an antenna.
I could have vividly swore I put an antenna on this thing.
Find it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't see an antenna on it.
That's all right. I know a spot where you can stick one in there.
Right between the
Yeah,
rear
there's
Inventory full.
there's a huge cavity that's deep inside this thing that we could use.
I'm pretty sure there's at least one person who would probably enjoy a deep cavity in chat.
Hey Dirk, how you doing, buddy? I'm sorry. That was low hanging.
I mean, the thing is, he is lurking in chat, so
I know. That's why I said it.
Energy low.
oh. To be fair, Shade's probably lurking too.
I think they would both be making the comment or the thought of "Don't threaten me with a good time" in unison.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, do we know if Bob is on for the main station?
I do
yeah,
not
it's
know.
on. It cleaned up.
Full.
Yeah, it's cleaning up. Never mind. I hadn't seen it cleaning up, so I wasn't sure.
Coming out of the back room, I'm gonna take my miner real quick.
Energy
Whoops.
critical.
Oops, forgot to go charge. Energy critical. Also, Ghost, on my single player world, the one I'm doing the rovers,
Yes.
one of the things I found in those crates, 1,000 power kits.
Are you serious?
I am dead
Inventory
serious.
That's bullshit.
And 500 med kits.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Well, there was also the 500 parachutes, which isn't as surprising as other stuff, and we both know it.
Inventory full.
Why am I cutting that part? I didn't mean to cut that part. Also, it's funny. You get too close to the station, and the gravity kicks in,
Inventory full.
and
Yeah.
things just start dropping.
Yes.
That's funny.
What if we
Inventory
go ahead and turn
full.
go ahead and turn the gravity engine generator off, because that's kind of just wasting power because we're primarily using jetpacks,
Yeah. Let me.
and it does tend to cost us resources when we're grinding stuff away, and Bob's not able to grab it in time.
Yeah. Let me find that grav gen. I really need to get into the habit of using using the search. I really need to.
Inventory full.
I'm kind of amazed you don't. I would have honestly assumed that most PC players would always be using
mouse
search.
wheel makes it really easy to find things in small to middle lists.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But
why take my hands off of of the WASD when I can just scroll, when I can just flick a finger and scroll, you know, 10, 10 items down a list.
because usually 99.99% of people playing SE don't hide a lot of their grid, so their list ends up being 4 miles long, and they have to, it takes them.
I mean,
I'm just,
you're not wrong, but
which is one other thing I'm about to do. Once I dock that ship, I'm going to begin hiding the non-essentials.
I lost track because I'm stupid. 1, 2. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I might be overthinking this.
All right, so I am making the interior space for the shipyard 37 long. So if we have one block space free at either end, we're at 35. All right.
Could you paint the the horizontally, like, red lines or whatever, like don't go past this, and then a yellow line like this is the edge?
What you mean on it? Hey,
Yeah,
Captain Fluff is here. How you doing?
should I still be a salty shit? I feel like I should still be a salty shit. Yes, I am well aware I'm a fucking asshole.
I mean, yeah, we all are. All right. So I am setting it up so that we should be able to tell pretty easily with a one block gap around everything, around the ship. So actually, I need to extend the connector one block out into the space so it'll, so we can.
Well, hold off on placing the connector. I'll come over there in a minute. And
No. I mean the station side needs to come out one further instead of being an inset connector.
Okay.
Hey, thank you, Cap Fluff.
I do not have enough of this. Fuck.
Good job, Ghosty.
I'm missing a single motor, so I'm not that far.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, what do we have sitting in here? Stuff that shouldn't be in here.
Inventory full.
There you go. Yeah, I got enough. I could build a couple of them.
Yeah, it's just the start of the stream. I started, just 30 minutes ago? So, still early enough in the stream, I'm not too worried. But thank you for coming and hanging out.
All right, the first ship, the AA ship is now docked over here in a little cubby hole.
Nice. Yeah, we'll have to work a.
So, I didn't know.
You remember to turn off all the engines.
I mean,
Just because they
me
shouldn't burn
look.
hydrogen, that doesn't mean they won't over time. Better to not have to haul ice over here just to get it over to a dock. Yeah,
Hang on.
yeah, Captain. I am looking forward to the new update, especially
All right,
when.
I've turned the tanks all to stockpile, so they're
All
just
right,
sitting there.
cool. The Merrick confirmed that the video they shared on April Fools wasn't a prank. That was for real. We are getting actual neutral NPCs in stations with the update
So,
with this economy update.
so I need to bite the bullet and actually go and watch the info video.
The even bigger thing is they finally got the hand wave emote to work properly. Also, new vegetation blocks, for decorating. One of them
That's not
is a
bad.
whole one of them is a whole ass tree in an enclosure that's like 3 people tall.
I would fucking love the shit out of if that was like how we got oxygen.
Uh,
That would be
even
funny.
funnier is when you look at the comments on the video, one of the
Yeah,
top comments is, "Why that tree looking kind of sexy?"
of course. People look at a damn
Leave it
rock.
leave it to the internet to see a tree floating around and say, "You know what? Wood."
All right, so how wide is the center of this?
19 wide. 19 wide. I have made it 21, so as long as there's a 1 block gap on any 4 sides. Oh, yep, Captain. I am looking forward to that one so much. That one of the I don't know if you've heard, Ghost, but one of the blocks we'll be getting will let us store entire ships instead of having to reduce in order to reduce server
How many
load.
long did you say you made it?
Uh, it is 37 long on the inside, so there's a 1 block space between front and back. Why would you put? I made it 37, so one red at the back, and it's supposed to be 35. So a 1 block gap at the front and 1 block gap at the back.
I thought it was. I don't know why I was thinking it was supposed to be 30 long.
Nah, this one's 30 to 35. So 30 minimum, 35 max.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the new blocks, Ghost, is going to actually let you store grids away to be pulled out later. So,
I'm imagining something like digitized.
something like that. It'll let us
Like instead.
capture ships, and instead of having them sitting there wait around your base waiting for you to do something with them, you could just store them away until you're ready to deal with them.
That's fair. All right. So where are we at?
So our
1, 2, 3.
our canvas for are we agreeing we generally want the connector in the same place as on the previous ship, or do we want the connector more forward, more center?
I just thought of something, Kira.
What's up?
This is 19 wide.
Yes.
Somehow we wouldn't have a center line.
How in the what?
Unless I just miscounted.
No, in this case it is me that miscounted. I apparently made it one too short. so
Okay.
I need to
Does
correct.
Bob reach all the way out here?
Yes, Bob does.
I was supposed to say, why is he not grinding? Damn it, Bob, do your fucking job.
Because I'm also building at the same time, and we've probably only got one or two enabled.
Oh, do we? Oh, we have the. I mean, we've got 8 Bobs and they're all active.
There we go. All done.
I love the fact that like this moment genuinely feels like a legitimate shipyard because we've got another one down at the bottom getting scrapped out while we're
Yeah.
actively. It's like,
All
this-
right, give me 1 sec. I need to put Captain Fluff in the box. There we go. All right, so you didn't answer the question. Do we want to do we want the connector towards the back like we did with the previous one? Do we want it
let me
full
let me
centered?
get,
Do we want underside
uh,
top? Yeah. How do we want to?
I need.
Also, how much of this one do we want? Do we want to keep to a minimalist interior on this one? Oh yes, selling whole grids as salvage will be phenomenal. Instead of having to just sell the pieces, selling whole grids as salvage will be phenomenal. Oh no, ads.
So that's doot. All right, so here's a hull shape that I was thinking of. So we got 5 there.
You need to turn off Bob so you're not having to constantly fight him.
No. He's actually helping me in this case.
So you're wanting to bring this one to kind of narrow, or
Well,
at the bow, at
so
least?
this one is actually going to be more of a brick, but for a reason. We need to fix our height markers.
Oh, I didn't do the height markers. Sorry. Let me
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why am I doing this manually?
Now we could shift this to where, because we'll have 19, we could go down as well as the top. So this is just to help give an envisionment of what we could potentially work with. All right, screw it. I'm gonna do this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
So
5.
9. Back to gray. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. All right, there's our height marker. You are why?
It was just faster instead of flipping between the two different types of blocks.
No, I'm more. Why are you starting the hull in the so high if we're talking about 19?
Well,
In the next update, honestly, over I'm overall just excited to see what else we'll get. Um, in the economy, I'd love to see. I'm not expecting anything combat update related, but I
it's
am in
the
the middle of
resident
I am in the middle
whoremonger.
of starting a rover type playthrough on I'm in
As
the
it,
early
apparently you already
stages of
have,
a
haven't you?
yeah, I'm in the early stages of a rover type playthrough on my single player world right now. I'm upgrading to a large grid rover right now.
Can you turn Bob off real quick?
We really need to slave all the bobs to a single switch on the outside for our convenience. Um, I'm the new the new economy stuff is actually I'm actually kind of looking forward to it because it will be stuff I can do, for me to do in a single player world.
Let me know when Bob's off.
All right, right, gotta turn off Bob. Do you have them in a group already, the builders?
Probably not, considering I frequently just go for all of them.
There is a group called Builders. I'm just gonna turn it off. There you go.
Oh, then
You
I
should
might
be good.
have actually,
Yeah,
or
I
you
think you
did
did.
once already.
I don't remember doing it. That's why I was asking. Um, you really just made you. It's almost like you tried to make a Nike swoosh over there.
Hold on. No, no. There's a reason. There's a method behind what I'm doing,
Hmm.
which involves your miner.
Oh wow. Why are my folks deciding that screaming is the way they need to have conversations today? What the are you doing?
Well, you asked why was I starting that like that, so I'm fixing it. We've got that. I freaking
Yeah,
I
Bob's off.
queued that
Remember?
up. No, 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 no. I knew that, but I thought I'd pulled all the components. I guess I forgot to do that part. The fuck.
What? Hmm. I am baffled at what you might be planning here.
I'm just pulling this thing off and lowering it down.
Why are you building a merge block then? There's not one here.
Because when we turn Bob back on, I don't want Bob to chew this thing up. Bob eats unpowered grids.
Right. But there's no merge block in the middle of that, so it wouldn't do that.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't think that works how you think it did there. That merge block.
Give it a minute.
You have an interesting video game idea? Shoot. Hmm. What if we did a double barrel design?
That is feasible. Oh,
God.
you son of a...
What's wrong, Ghost? Bob
You
isn't on.
you have
What'd you do?
no, you have it set up to where when a grid becomes floating, it doesn't automatically turn into a floating grid.
Oh yeah, no, and I keep unsupported grids off by default. My unsupported stations off by default.
Yes.
I mean, the last thing I want to do when I'm building on a planet is, is have stuff have stuff to get locked into place.
No, I get it.
To be fair, unsupported grids would have probably helped me on the other world. Do we want to build this from the interiors space engineers and 7 days to die sort of hybrid?
Wait a minute.
That actually does sound like it might be fun. I swear, it's like they know I'm in here and they know I've got a hot mic and they're screaming at each other. Like they've decided, you know what, we're gonna make this hard. And not in a funny way.
There we go. Yeah, no, I might have missed something, but I never thought the front face of a merge block was a connectable surface from any other means other than another merge block.
It's not. I mean,
That one was
connected up.
That one was.
That is concerning.
It would not. Yeah, it was weird. It would not allow. I had to completely grind this one away.
Oh, you know what it?
I had to cut it away from that.
No, it is actually a mountable surface. Actually.
Damn. Okay. Oop. Let's get this out of the way. No, I didn't just slap the shit out of your bottom. No, it was. You got a little stem sticking out the bottom.
Yeah, I know I do.
I'm gonna leave the toe hook on the front of that because it might come in handy.
All right. That actually does
Now,
sound kind of interesting, Captain Fluff, but don't know how I feel about that.
Let's grind this one away and this one away and add. How did that work? Yeah, that one needs to go. So we get rid of.
And this feels almost like we're
All right. So now we are actually perfectly level with that. We can build up however high we need, but if this is going to be the front of it, so let me grab because I believe we both kind of agree the single largest thing that would be going into this is going to be the railguns, right?
Either the railguns or a PMW small grid missile launcher.
That we can so that's going to be easy to mount in there.
Yeah.
So
we could probably get 2 or 3 of them in there.
We've got that there.
Why are
my
you
dumbass
pointing them the wrong way?
Because that was the only place they would have to go in, but
they'd have to go in even from there.
Yeah. Let me.
To be fair, those are the mount points for.
Yeah, that is the mounting point for it.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the only ones.
I mean, you got a mount point up here.
I said one of, didn't say the only one.
You've got a.
It feels almost like if we do run railguns, we might.
Wow, there's actually a 2x4 space on each side, or on the left and right side of this that you can build from. So we do have a good bit of options.
I mean, there's no
All right.
reason we can't build a PMC launcher at the top, a PMW weapon on the top, and
Well,
the rail guns are underslung essentially.
I actually kind of liked your idea of building the P. Sorry, it wasn't your
PMW.
idea. Your idea was making the back half identical to another ship if we went down that route. But what if we have the PMWs launched out of the back?
Now the
That way we
concern
we would
there is that the concern there is they would is that it might not find an enemy to lock onto and just fly and just keep going.
thought we stick with the small grid PMWs. We make
Mhm.
we make our own customized version of them, and we make them piloted to a point.
So include a remote. So include a remote and an antenna.
A remote and antenna, but we still have the AI blocks, so the ship itself can be safely out of range, and then we can manually fly them in, set them to whatever once we're in a decent range, say within 1,500 meters,
That
and then
feels
let it take control.
that feels like we're a making it easier for the NPCs to target them because now they've each got an antenna.
Well, okay, so I guess the real question is, do we want...
And it also makes it so we can't send more than one at a time, which makes them easier to shoot down.
So the question is, do we want more of a... Do we want to go with maximum damage output or survivability?
Well, this isn't a brawler ship. This is a standoff, so
Yeah,
I'm
technically
not,
we don't have
yeah,
to go
this
heavy armor,
yeah.
so we could
Also,
sacrifice some of
Ghost,
that.
Ghost, you are legitimately welding please tell me you're not welding those up because they're all still pointing into the
No, no, no,
ship.
no, no, no. I'm just no. I'm just placing them.
Those are still pointing into the ship. Is my
Well, what if
concern
we
there.
made what if we made this the back of the ship and they fired through the entire ship? That would be
Oh
kind of cool.
God,
Fire
Energy
through
flow.
corridors.
that would be an absolute nightmare to manage.
It would be no. All jokes aside, I think it would be pretty damn gnarly. It's like you're a passenger is looking in a window, like here comes another one, goes looking like the fucking Death Star as it fires through.
Oh God.
Oh god.
God, could you imagine if you had to juke while mid shot?
That's the nice thing.
Freaking core your own
I
ship.
go.
They're
if this was
moving
artillery-
2,000 meters a second.
if this was artillery, yes, that would happen. But these are
They're-
rail guns.
But
So
there's still a
we-
missile type ammunition.
No, that's fine. But it's still the movement is too fast for the grid to, because it would be going through a sizable area.
Well,
anyway,
actually, there is a genuine concern because it does impart over 120 newtons of meganewtons of force onto the ship, or kilonewtons, one of the two. So,
I don't think we're gonna have that much of a problem when we have all the thrusters and stuff in there. But anyways, so the hull. I want to try to. Okay, actually, hang on. So the back area should be about.
I mean, we're at 35, so we're all the way up to this red.
Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
No, that's wrong. If the ship is 19, then 9 plus 9 is 18. So you need
Right.
to go 10, and then and then there should be 9 past it.
Or go to 9. That way, there's 8 past where I'm at.
But if you're trying to center line, then you would want to go, then going to 8. That would be a 16 center.
However the heck I did it over there worked out. So this is just to get us a grabbable location. So
I mean, to be fair, we've already talked that we're planning on overkilling the number of batteries and running multiple reactors, which is
Yeah,
another reason we can't fire from one side of the ship to the other, because that means we're going to have fire lane corridors through the whole ship that'll take up space.
no, it has more creativity now. Just no, I was completely joking about that, but all right, so from back here, which would essentially be the back of the maximum length ship, to the front, with that kind of a V45 with a flat bottom on it, which that flat bottom being 5 blocks wide would give
Hey,
us
Eros, how you doing?
it would give us a substantial opportunity to actually have like a couple more artillery or assault cannons on the bottom, and maybe 1 or 2 Gatling turrets, like one in the front and one all the way at the back. Plus more room for more modded weapons once that comes in.
I'm thinking before we start figuring out how where we want to do the weapons, I think first off we need to figure out our propulsion.
No, that's fine. But the hull shape, like the bottom of the hull shape.
Yeah, no,
That's why
I
I
get
said
what you're saying.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with this shape, or would you want to go more rounded, or we could mess around with, because we'd have 19 blocks up.
I mentioned that double barrel idea,
Yeah.
but that feels like it'd be more appropriate for a capital grade ship than something this small. I mean, these smaller ships, it's kind of a well, I mean, we got Eros, we got me and Ghosty in here right now.
Hello.
And these smaller
Yes.
ships, they're more
Inside.
they're support ships rather than capital ones. So
All right, so going off, because I'm trying to think of like the largest, the most
it
ion
would, but I
thrusters
feel
we
like we'd
could-
have to build the whole ship around that idea instead of doing it as a fun gimmick.
Well, no. I'm. That's kind of why I was wanting to go down this
No,
route now.
I was responding to chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I think we worked out a 20-second timer if we're wanting to ripple fire the railguns, right?
correct. Now, would you want to go outside or inside first?
I'm thinking opposite side, upper than lower.
Ooh,
Also-
like fire left, fire right, fire left, fire right.
Yep. Also, you remember to leave space for the connector one. You are leaving space for the connector. Nope, you didn't.
No.
Yeah,
because
the
there's
connectors.
there's a connector on the back, connector on the side, connector on the bottom.
No connector on the bottom. Left, right, and
Ah.
back. Left, right, and back. I'm looking at the the
Okay.
conveyors.
Well, I mean, yeah. So we'd have that. That way, we could build your the double barrel idea around that. That's what I was trying to. That's why I wanted to pull them back and then kind of. Really thought there was a. Is that just small grid?
It's the small. It's on the bottom left and right instead, I think.
No, it's not. It's exactly the same as the. Okay. hell? What am I thinking? I vividly No,
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 you
no,
might
no,
be
no,
thinking of the Gatling.
no, 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 not.
You might be thinking of the
Oh,
fixed Gatling. It does.
yeah,
It is
somebody.
kind of on a ball of of a
Hold on, hold on.
conveyor.
I'm gonna do something real quick. I need you to see this. Look, I wonder if they didn't update this to get rid of that.
You know, it looks
I
like it could have been one.
I swear I thought there was one there.
Also, I think you're set to not share with faction because it just gave me access denied when I looked at that.
Well, that was I don't even know how you set that. But no, I was in. I just spawned that one in with creative, so that might have been why it did that.
But yeah, no, I think ripple fire, bouncing between the sides for sure.
So I don't know how I feel about the idea, but what if we tried to do the three
Yep,
on the
space
3 and 3?
engineers, yeah. I do wish there were. I do wish there were more options for weapons and space engineers. We are not getting into that rant today, guys. I know
I
you.
I promise
I know
I'm
you were
not going
taking a
to.
deep breath on there for a moment.
No, I'm not going to. But
Are you you going for 6 then?
well,
I mean, remember that the more we have, we need 3 large grid batteries for every railgun we have. Minimum. So
Nah.
the more of them we have, the more
Can you
more batteries
move
we
real
have
quick?
to cram through the whole ship.
I think that. Yeah, that's.
Oh, how you been
Nah.
feeling? How you been feeling, Eros? I know you were a little under the weather there for a few days. Feeling better? Also, you've got these. Oh, it's bothering me. You got
What?
one further forward than the other.
Oh shit! I didn't mean. Okay, I did do that.
Oh god, that was
Okay.
actually kind of
So
funny.
now, if we look at the. So now, Kira, if we look at the front, you can kind of see how we could try and round sculpt because this would give us enough room in between to sculpt and add more. I mean, we're gonna want heavy armor in the front around those regardless because we don't want those getting taken out.
Yeah, and
this gives us
even better. We can color We'll be able to color the outside of the ship a lighter color, and since that's going to be kind of a recessed area, we can do that in black. Back.
Oh
there.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
it'll be just like a pit in the center of the ship. You think you found? Oh yeah, no, the space bars are kind of nice.
The other ship is gone. It ate it.
Hey, it took long enough.
Now, my next question is, do we leave them in this orientation, or do you want me to try and flip them around to get the barrels closer?
I'm honestly a little concerned about power supply for it. Are you wanting to, like, so you're going to connector them up from the middle, right?
No, I was going to
connect
connect
them from the middle.
I was going to connect them up from the back because I wanted each one of them to be independent for at least one, maybe two. Like each one would be independently conveyed, back to about where I'm at, just in case, so we don't lose one and then it kills all 3 of them.
All right. All right, I can see that.
As far as the power goes, I mean, even
we can always layer the batteries around them.
I'd say, like, right here, that's 2 blocks away. You just imagine those are, instead of armor blocks, but like battery, 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 Like we have
We can fill in the space around the
power
back halves of them with batteries.
and then turn around.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
have all
know.
the way to that, and then 19 more above it that we can add more
Energy
batteries.
low.
I'm thinking. You were saying you think 4 small reactors for this one, or 9 or something like that.
I was thinking 9 small reactors. 9 small reactors scattered around the ship.
Yeah, this will be the last one where we use small reactors as the primary motive
Yeah, I
for
think
for it.
I think that's gonna be I think that's gonna have to be the
Yeah,
case.
I think that. Well, to be fair, let me look at the list. I've got it pulled up, just minimized. This one, the next ship, the armored cruiser, is minimum 75 long. So
Yep.
the armored cruiser will be a. We're dropping 4 large reactors in it, no problem.
This real quick. Paint that.
Hmm. I like the idea, but it also makes the front of it feel like, hmm,
Well,
it makes it feel like we're building like we're taking a literal real life boat and sending it into space.
I mean it. That's why I was going with it as wide as it is.
Yeah. I mean, the armored cruiser is max 38 wide, by the way.
Oh
It's
yeah,
it
no, I
is
get it.
the next ship up is going to be a legit we're going to be able to park one of these inside the frame of it if we wanted to.
Yes. So the large ion thrusters, they are
Feckin' huge and
no, no, no,
honestly,
no, no. They're yeah, they are huge, but that's only that.
couldn't
So we
go
can we
that couldn't go
we can
there anyway.
no,
Well,
no, no, I know.
actually
I
it
was just
could.
saying
Actually it
because
could.
if you come down the side, these 45s that are on the side are just there for markers and laying stuff out. We could ease like every one of these, and this will help with the overall greebling and aesthetics, where the outside of where the ion thrusters are would be the half 45 block or the half slope block, so they can actually taper down and actually help wrap around. And because of the way they're fitted, they can actually help so it won't be so sharp and jagged like the front of this is.
Mm.
Here, let me
I feel like we had a better idea of what we were doing when we built it from the inside out on the last one.
yes, the only issue is with that is this is going to be having a lot larger individual core components like the rail guns and then the big, because honest to God, we have to have a big open room for the small grid PMWs,
I mean,
and even
not
and even that.
really. Not really. You know? I mean
So let me
they're essentially a freaking channel, with
give me
welders on the bottom.
give me one quick second. My grandfather's calling me.
Oh, all right. Hmm. Also, we definitely need to get rid of this if we don't want to. Oh, no. I did not see you had done that. All right. Well, while he's God, I first off, I suppose I need to get the connector put in. All right. Yeah. Now my brain doesn't always rock onto things fast. I admit that's kind of part of why I've got Ghost working with me on the design. Hey, Ghost, you back? Hmm. Where? Um. Yeah, we did decide we wanted to go with the. Wait, why is he pulling out large warfares? I thought we liked the sci-fi designs for these. No, we liked the sci-fi ion for small, but for the large, the warfare looks better. Is the best looking of the ones. So we'll probably go with warfare for all of the large thrusters on this one. This ship is absolutely not going to be planetary capable. We already know that. Um, Also, I need to check. What is my range on that? About the length of a railgun. A little longer than the length of a railgun. Hmm. What we need to get the thrust on the inside of the ship for the braking thrust. And ions take a lot longer to break than others, so I don't think that's actually going to work. Um, hmm. Hmm. Problem is, we've got so little of this ship idea, fleshed out idea wise that I'm like, how do I want to do this? Especially because he talked about having 3 or 4 long lead up into those rail guns. That's space being taken up. Uh, mean, they're ions, so they're not as strong as hydrogen, so we're going to need more of them by default. Even if it's only marginally weaker, you know, this is going to be a heavier ship than the last one. Hmm. I am a little concerned about how we're going to build the back end. Are we thinking something like that for the thrusters? And since we made this one's, we're slinging railgun sabos. We need a little extra forward. Something like that. Quad ions on either side with for a primary motive. Maybe take them a little higher. We're thinking, yeah, take them a little higher and lower off the center line.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Just getting family updates on different family members' medical situations going on. Okay, the central core line of these isn't bad, but what would you think about putting a space between each one? These ones you've got here in front?
Maybe a space every 2.
Well, the reason I was thinking about the space in between each one is it would give us the ability to put a cargo conveyor through one.
That's
that
why
way
I was saying between every 2.
Okay. And then the idea for back here, I like this.
I'm
but
spreading them out a little right now.
Well, I was gonna say, what if we did 2 on top and 2 on bottom, so we have 8 of these on each side?
That's actually I was gonna do 2 on top and 2 on bottom.
Now the only other thing is, I'd say this right here.
I was doing 2 quad nacelle, but essentially 2 quad nacelles, a little recessed off the back, so they're not sticking out, being super vulnerable. They're already vulnerable enough as they are.
2 on that side, 2 on that
side. They are ions, after all. Are you thinking that height difference better? That way there's a little bit of space between them? Or is that too far? It's taking advantage of the height we got.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Now this section here, I was going to try to leave that way we can use this for the missiles.
You are really fixated on the fire from behind, aren't you?
Well, the thing is, as you can start to see, because if you place the two ions where you want to have them down there.
It's supposed to be did we ever decide whether we were going to call it a missile or a assault frigate?
If the assault frigate is the fallback option if what we try to build with the missiles doesn't end up working well.
Well, my point in asking whether we're calling it a missile or an assault frigate is
Oh,
if
crap.
the only real missiles we're firing are out of the back of it, is it really a missile frigate or is it more of an afterthought? You know?
No, because so essentially in the front you're going to have your long range sniping, and then your more precision attack is going to come from the more valuable thing out the back end. That's why I was saying if we had it in the back, it would be more protected.
But it doesn't need to be protected. We'd be fine. It'd be fine as a essentially a straight up.
So the vast majority of the missile frigates I've seen people do are
out the side,
extremely compact to where they have actually got the missiles where they open up the standard full-size block door, the missile comes through it, and then goes and locks onto something. That's all well and good. I'm not trusting my capabilities of building that system to fit in that small of a space just yet. That's kind of the other reason I was saying is like if it's all the way back here, it could at least detonate and it's not gonna blow the ship.
But the whole point of us classifying this as a missile frigate, it's going to be standoff. Meaning
right.
we'd be firing them away from combat. Meaning when the AI kicks in and it flips around, it's now got us in the path.
What thruster are you using?
Warfare ion.
Okay.
Large ion.
Just making sure.
Ghost, you are horrible at counting spacing.
I mean,
look at your square here.
Oh no, okay. No, I counted right. I just placed the block in the wrong spot.
I also think we're falling into the trap of we're planning the outside of the ship before we build the inside of the ship.
What we're doing is building core systems, and because we're not building primary hydrogen power systems, that's why we're not starting with those yet. And the overall, what was your idea with the missiles? Like, were we just going to have them stick into the outside and launch them, or?
No. I was thinking the bays like you were just mentioning. You know, like three or four of the systems stacked together.
So because from when those videos were done, we do have a few more options.
Was just 4 months ago, so
well,
right after the last major update.
Well, I'm thinking of the ones that were done where they're actually being fired through doorways and stuff, which isn't a bad idea, considering like we do have the gateways and stuff, which do give us a fairly sizable space that we could fire 2 or 3 of them out of.
Alright, are you just using that for example?
I'm just using that for an example.
Okay.
Like, so, like, we have. Okay, so if we get if we get our isolated, we get our system done, and we get it to fit inside of here, we could then have one here, one here, one here, and basically have it as like cells, or we have 6 along the whole ship, along the top of it. So you push a button, doors open, start pushing buttons or whatever to send the missiles off. So then you would legitimately have your stern to aft of missiles firing off.
I am probably going to have a separate stream where I figure out the plans for missiles and try to adapt it to what we got going on. But for now, I think for now the one I saw is 5 long and 1 wide, and like 4 tall.
Now, actually, here's a question I just realized I haven't asked, or I don't even know if you've said it yet already. Is this missile going to be coming straight up and then fire? And is it going to be
My original
coming
plan
vertical
was
out,
for
or is it
them.
going to be coming out horizontally?
My original plan was for them to be fired out the front of the ship, but then we came up with the railgun idea. So actually, the top half of the ship of the front could be those missiles.
So you want to point the front end of the ship at a target, or at the vicinity of the target, and then open the front doors and fire. I mean, I'm fine with doing that.
Yeah,
That would actually that would give us the opportunity to even use the airtight hangar doors, which would still give us a fair amount of front armor. We could actually have that lined right across here on the top.
I mean, the only concern there would be the speed at which they open and close. If we have it set up so they open too slowly, we now have a ballistic warhead in ripping into our ship.
Then how tall is this thing? Oh, could do something like that.
I mean, there's nothing
They
saying
open a lot faster.
There's nothing saying we can't. There's nothing saying we can't build the launchers on their side.
We can't build the launchers. What?
There's nothing saying we can't build the launchers on their side, so we can, so they don't. So we could put the doors in a normal position.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And actually, another reason I need to do some planning, some testing in a separate work in a creative world on my own, maybe for a stream, is to see if I can use the normal door opening doors for it. Because if we can do a 1 wide opening, that'd be preferential, and we both know it.
So, you remember the comment you said about how if we had the rail guns all the way at the back of the ship and we were firing through and we had to make any kind of evasive move?
Mm-hmm.
The argument kind of still stands with the missiles in all regards.
To be fair, though, they're conveyed and merged to the ship until they're launched. And
right.
With the doctrine of position, fire, reposition, that becomes kind of moot, that concern. You know, we're intending this to be a standoff ship, meaning if it's going to fire full bore, it's probably coming to a stop first. At least for the missiles. At least for the missiles, you know. If we're firing the missiles, we're coming to a full stop before fire. You'd put that in right to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna put both of them up there.
Yeah.
All right. So now conveyor.
Hilariously, this might actually give us the space to point two of the side to side large ions for side to side towards each other in the middle in the back.
Yeah.
You know,
So far,
to expose even less of the less of the internals on the side of the ship.
best I was thinking of was trying to work this in.
Oh yeah, no, I was actually if you put them on side, you can probably stack them too wide.
Well, the only problem with the side is I'm trying to use the ones in front as a conveyor pass through.
Okay, so let me grab
No,
mine.
because that still wouldn't work, but maybe this would.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
That would give us 4 braking, and we can even put 4 more on top of them. But you haven't put the other one.
Yeah.
There. And that would match how many we've got in the backs. That would provide our braking thrust. We can take the one in the middle out, and because we're gonna have, and to account for center spinal stuff.
On that note, let's actually start placing that stuff. I got-
How
All right, let me
much?
just run
How much side to side do you think we need?
all of it, and I'm not saying that to be funny. I think it might be best if we use because now we're in the same area where I like building with ion thrusters, like I like building with Atmo thrusters. I can just slap them down anywhere, and as long as it's on the grid, it works. So let me get.
How much? That is not far enough out, is it?
Actually, hot damn, this might work. It won't be the only, but that would work.
What about what I just did for the
What's
point them in? So we.
Yep, nope, that works too because that actually goes along with the extra 2 that I just added.
We just refill. And that way we get a little bit of a counter stream, so to speak.
Now those don't those will not affect each other. Now the only I don't know if that would really be a problem because that right there.
Oh, heck, I could even move them in a block further in.
But I wouldn't do that. Only because we're already going to have this big giant opening right here.
Oh, that's why I'm saying I know I could move. It looks like I could move. Oh no, I could only move one of them in, I think. Actually, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4.5. How many blocks is there in between those two? 5 blocks right now.
second.
5.5.
Count straight. There we go.
Seven.
Did we? What the fuck? Oh, right. Okay. Nope, we're good.
Yeah, no, that really is kind of the minimum we can do. Ain't close. Yeah, if we move them both in one, they're gonna be overlapping.
Yeah. Now,
Wait, doesn't the blue isn't? Wait, hold
blue
on.
was safe.
Yeah, blue. No, blue was safe for blocks, so we could move them each one in. Actually, let's visually test that. Let's move one in on either side and see what kind of overlap we get there. It looks like it's just barely in the other thruster, so
Oh, heh. We have to have hydrogen tanks on here. We absolutely have to.
oh, we already talked about doing that.
No. I know that for the engines,
Yeah.
but we have to have hydrogen on here for the missiles themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to go with large ones.
I mean, we could technically inline small ones in the conveyors.
Yeah, that's true. Flag right here.
Like those pass-throughs between the engines, those could be it. All, along with the oxygen ones. Yeah, so it looks like we can absolutely bring these bring them in one closer. Did you see it on my stream?
I mean, go ahead and place it. Worst case scenario, we have to grind it down.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean I see it. That looks good. Right. Oh God, that's a very. I will not be building anything in interior plates or interior blocks on this ship. Everything's light or heavy as needed.
Yep,
Okay.
wholeheartedly agree with that.
The real kick in the dick is going to be this.
Oh, and I got to build that on the underside too, don't I? Yeah, this area in the back where you wanted to put the missile launchers, that ain't happening.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, not anymore.
Yeah, I need that for the thrusters, because I would rather have most of the thrust capacity that we're hiding in the back instead of throughout the whole ship.
Shit, I can't make any of that fit. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I was about to say, it sounds like a quitter attitude.
Alright, so I'm gonna put you here, and then build you here. Alright, so that's there.
Built that one wrong.
If this works, we can try it on the. We'll put it in the back as well.
What'd you do? Oh, yeah. Just for extra armor.
Basically, what the hell? Oh, that's why. I swear I've seen this work, so...
I mean, anything to reduce how much vulnerability there is for those big ass ions.
Well, that and this is the core of the ship.
Yeah. I like how we're calling it the core of the ship, but we don't even have a bar for this side placed down yet.
All things in due time. Let's... Alright, I'm gonna start placing batteries in this whole mess as structure. That way, we can actually say that they were integrally built.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Unfortunately, everything I got over here is literally attached to two or three attachment points. So I will
So I thought I had was there.
where you at? Bottom. There we go.
Oh, you bastard.
Also, technically, we've got a connector to the station, so we don't need that the merge block set up or this one in the back anymore.
The only reason I had those there was
Because we
help
didn't
build
have a
off of
connector.
just in case.
Yeah, we didn't have a connection point yet.
All right, so here's kind of where I'm at with these. Underneath of should be one more out.
Ooh, what about our down thrust? We have not incorporated down thrust yet.
What are you talking? Oh, because we haven't worked on the top yet.
Fair enough.
I
You
think
know
the
what-
top
you know-
we need
you know
we
what-
need to use
you know
we
what-
need to use small grid or the small thrusters at some point.
I mean, we can always pepper the edge of the outside with small thrusters in all directions, kind of as a decoy.
Yeah.
You know, there's plenty of our primary thrust is on the inside, but the thank you for the sip cap. Getting working through my daily gallon of water.
I was about to say that I was about to make a joke about this ship being ridiculously expensive, but if you're in a survival mode and you're able to build
Something like this.
two of these ships, you're in the most ludicrous levels of resource utopia.
Yeah. Or you're playing on a world with a few Aussies.
The hell was right there? Yeah, that's where that.
All right, I suppose I should start planning out the
So yeah, I've got that placed there.
Suppose I need to start planning out the doorways in this thing, don't I? The corridors in this thing.
Yeah, I think this one might need a bit more of an interior space. I mean, we have the room.
Yeah.
And this is, regardless, this is going to need to be manned by at least 2 people.
Oh yeah, this is a 3-man. This is a 2 to 3-man shift minimum. I think this ship is officially going to be big enough we can go with a non cockpit bridge, because we're gonna have to have multiple people working from it.
If you want to, sure.
I think this one will be big enough we can justify an actual bridge.
All right, because you're the one streaming, I think this will be funny. Do me a favor, go to a control panel and type in battery.
What about assault?
Huh?
Did I type assault also?
No, just battery.
What in the... We went out of control on those batteries.
No, I'm not joking. When I say build it as a core structural portion,
At least we both built the same kind of batteries, and you didn't build mostly warfares, and I built mostly regulars.
you know, I just realized that because I was just throwing down batteries. Okay.
Yeah. Let's keep it to the regular batteries instead of warfare. They're mostly hidden in the infrastructure. Looks don't matter.
Correct. Fuck the aesthetics. Yep, wrong one.
I like how our current design as skeleton is basically a basically a riverboat with ion engines and railguns in the hull.
Shit, energy.
Yep, doesn't have to be pretty as long as it works. You're not wrong.
But oh no, the prettiness comes once we start wrapping the damn thing.
Yeah. Although to be fair, this is going to be the boom tube of you know.
Oh yeah, no,
essentially.
absolutely.
This is essentially a boom tube.
I had already come to terms with that one last week.
I mean,
Yes, I've been contemplating the shape and design of this ship for at least a week.
we are gonna have an absolute riot when it comes to the next ship. It's going to be massive.
All right, you work on that half, I'll work on this half, we'll meet in the middle. Shit, we need another person. Because God, what is the capital ship? It's like 100 blocks long.
The minimum length for the Dreadnought is going to be 130 blocks long.
Yeah.
Minimum
So, yes.
width on it. Minimum width on the Dreadnought is going to be 50 wide.
So yeah, chat. Anybody who has not been following this special little series, this is the shipyard.
Yeah.
We're building an armada, one ship at a time.
Yeah. We're building
we're
building the basically the blueprint ships for an entire fleet.
We are in survival, yes, with basically we jumped ourselves to the mid to end game content. That way we could actually focus on the whole point of this, which was building the ships.
Yep. And this one, and this is only the second ship. It is a max length of 35, which we redlined it right from the get-go. Max width and height of 19 blocks.
God, I love the way that looks. I really like this little diamond pattern going on. I hope this doesn't have a functional problem.
So
What
I'm hearing is we need to slap a cockpit and a couple gyros on and find out if it moves.
Right after we turn Bob on and have another crisis about not having enough platinum or resources to build these, sure.
Oh, good point. Oh, well, no, we did just tear down the entire ship that was nothing but ions.
but that ship was covered in a lot of small ions.
But the mains were larges at least. Large warfare,
Yes, and we've
but
only
still.
correct, and we have only built large, and each one of these is 960.
Yeah, no, we are
Thruster
absolutely going to have to get more platinum.
I mean that. God, that just looks good.
All right, so we have a big flat space here. Do we want to just put down like 30, 40 gyros here? 15, 20, something like that.
Hang on, where the freaking gyros?
I mean, I've got them on my hotbar already.
Are you putting them all? Okay, yeah, you're doing that.
Why would I not rotate them? Damn it. Oh, you are console, and it is so much faster for you to place some things.
Yes, sir.
Keep forgetting that.
Hell yeah. I already just burned through 100. Well, it's because I did build those.
What do you think? Think that's enough, or
God, no.
no? I know it's not enough, but is that enough for this segment of them? You don't want to centralize them all. All it'll take is one lucky shot taking out a thruster, and now we've got loose floating gyros through half the ship.
That's kind of why I was doing this. This is the very front is going to be armor. They want to take out our main lift thrusters. They can shoot through that many of these already.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I mean,
Taking
it's not
the whole-
like we're not going to have heavy armor right here anyway.
Taking the idea of spinal and actually beefing it up to where, yeah, the spine is probably the strongest part. That should be enough gyros for damn near anything we do.
You know what? After the last week and a half of playing on single player, one thing I am glad for that I'm not dealing with fucking spiders every time I have to stop paying attention to my game for a minute.
I mean, I enjoy playing with them because I get to eat them. It's like going to the fast.
Okay,
it's like living right on top of DoorDash.
Let me clarify. It's not that I don't like the spiders. It's just it gets really irritating when every time I need to pay half a second of attention to anything else, that suddenly I've got spiders.
Yes. Whereas me, I crank the spider spawn up to like 120 and just enjoy Clandafu.
Mm-hmm. There's this big open space right here that would be perfect for a missile launcher, don't you think? In between the rails.
Oh, Lord, no. I was actually going to I was going to put a plate of heavy armor right here in front and then leave this as kind of a big open space. Put another block of armor right here.
We could put a decoy, a large ion right in the middle of it. Behind, in front of that. It could actually serve to help. Could serve to help disguise the flare from the railguns firing.
You're not wrong. I just have to build this first.
Yeah, build
because
the heavy,
there are no connection.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there are.
Really?
I swear to God, it would not let me place that there a minute ago. That?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
will
still
let
away.
me place. Oh, there.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And now I get to build my thing again. except it's no, 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 no. That will work just fine. So how am I gonna?
And that also gives us more. It also gives us more braking thrust.
Oh yeah.
You know, you never have enough braking thrust when you're when you're bringing a big ship to stop.
Oh no, I got that
Energy
backwards.
Low.
There's a thought.
I do have an idea for drone ships for the carrier. Just these little flighty little fucks called them in my head I'm calling sparrows.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
What?
Good news is, I think I already have a design that we could use. We just have to swap out the Atmos for ions.
Well, to be fair, I'm trying. I need to get I need to get better at building drones. So,
and then the bad news is, I can't call anything the Sparrow because I've actually got another thing called a Sparrow, which is a drone.
well, to be
It's a
fair, I
drone
could
with an
always.
assault.
To be
It's
fair,
a
I could
drone
always
with an
call them
assault cannon
jacks.
strapped to the side.
I could always call them jacks.
There you go. I like that.
Seeing as how they're Actually, why would I call them jacks? Other than to make the joke of Jack Sparrow.
What are you doing? I'm throwing a bunch of jacks at this thing. Jack what? Jack Sparrows. Quick, drop. I mean, it works no matter. It works either way.
Does.
It's like, what are you doing?
It does.
I'm
It
jacks.
does.
I'm going to drop the jacks. Fuck. Ooh.
All right.
I know
so,
how to get around that.
So,
You.
let's turn on Bob
Ladies
because
and gentlemen, boys and girls, shield your eyes. There's about to be a bright light. Do it.
yeah. Let me get into one. Oh wait, I can't do it from those chairs. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ready to watch our system throw a shit fit at us?
Oh my god, I'm so happy that this is now like the front. It's like the front freaking feature of this ship now. Oh. Sorry, I'm really gooning over what I created.
Oh god, this is going to be
I am both a
entertaining.
warmonger.
And an artist.
Oh no, fuck no. I'll never call myself an artist. I might make something that looks like art, but I can't be an artist.
Oh, we've already got several of the engines actually built. We have
We haven't.
Yeah.
We have plenty to build a few, but
You know what?
oh my
Come to
god,
think,
come here. Look at the front. It just looking down the front of this is just already trippy as
too
shit.
bad that we can't change the color of the cone on the ions.
No, but
Red on that.
we
would
could
be
add
phenomenal.
lights.
Oh, you know what we can do?
We
We
could-
can also
we
do dot
Uh-huh.
black blocks in the middle.
Yes. And then I believe I got this. Yeah. So the
Actually,
so
I was gonna say if we push this in an entire layer, it kind of gives a rimmed look. Well, like we just opened up like the entire front of the ship is the barrel of a cannon.
the one in the middle, I don't think we can, but the ones on the sides we could. Because the sides also have.
I
their
mean
own
this
kind.
flat plane that you built up here.
Yeah.
Just bring it back one layer, so that when we paint the outside of the ship one color and this inner piece black, the front of it'll look like it's just the barrel of a big ass gun pointing at the enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we'd be sacrificing a slight
So the
amount of
whole
armor, but
are we going with the whole I gotta get energy. Are we doing the whole thing or just the center? How much of it?
I mean the whole front. Even though we haven't, I suppose that would be committing to a general rounded shape for the entire thing, wouldn't it?
Oh, not
On the
necessarily.
front,
Not
that would be committing to a
uh
round shit to a octagonal or whatever shape to the front.
you know what I wish to God we had? Where I wish we had this. That wasn't an interior. Damn it, I just passed it.
Mhm.
I wish we had.
Where are you?
I wish we had the inverse of this in a full block. Like a full block, but it has that radius in it. Because then we could easily just start making barrels and shit. There isn't one.
I don't have interior plate on me. Look for a block called
No,
rounded edge.
no. That's I said the inverse. Pull the block you just had out and hold it in your hand. And now look at that radius. And imagine it was turned inward. So it's convexed, not concaved, not convexed. There isn't one. And I think the reason they don't have one is because it would remove the use of a couple other blocks.
Fair enough.
I always find a block shape or size that would be great. They just don't have it. Fuck you,
I
geometry.
mean, they've got rounded half edges here.
Yes, but it's not a. Yeah, I know. Damn you, Bob! I was trying to build something funny for a second.
I'll have some range on. Oh crap! I gotta go turn off the deconstructors.
Should be okay. Oh, yeah. We just don't need it on.
Yep. Power draw.
Alright, so then we're losing some of the... Oh.
Alright.
No?
And I was intending to fly inside so I could check the.
Oh my god, I'm looking at the wrong damn piece, that's why.
Alright, so we have some Prototech scrap apparently.
Yes.
That's always good to have. Let's see. Find our storage here. So it looks like we might be building thruster components as we go. Yeah, it looks like we're officially in build thruster components as we go. Because I'm not. Yep. Because I'm not finding any thruster components in our storage. All right, I gotta step off to the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Yeah, no problem. That was partially built now. Yep. Basically 1,000... basically 1,000 fucking thruster components for every large thruster we have. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go and yeet myself toward that utility platform. Oh, it's another one. Come here, you bastard. Gonna take you for myself. Ooh, I did not realize the other one had an advanced thing on it.
Just realized I've been carrying around almost eight ingots
Flame.
of uranium
Flame.
this entire
Yes.
time.
Is it ours now? No. Yes. Maybe. Wait, is it? Okay, that hell does the... How the hell does the claim grid option even work?
Bruh, I have not been able to figure that out half the time. It's like 1 out of every 10 times it works for me.
Because I'm on another one of those ships. Just I need to do this. Yeah. Is that popping up on your screen?
It is no longer visible on my screen, unless you've done something screwy.
Oh, I'm actively grinding down the
throne.
artillery cannons.
Fair enough.
The assault cannons. Yeah, they're gonna become hostile to us very soon.
All right. So yeah, any
Not now, bitch. Ow, you fucker.
any thrusters we get built are literally being literally a case of
Aha, I'm inside.
mine as you
Turn
go.
you off.
Yeah, it's
Turn
funny.
you
Out of
off.
everything we built, okay, the batteries are being built. We are gonna need
Where you at? Where
that
you at? Where you at?
Prototech generator that we put on this thing is showing off for us.
Excellent.
Because
Nothing more frustrating than worthless items.
those batteries are the ones that are built
Aha,
are
event
already
controller.
almost a half
Right.
charge.
It will find you.
Energy.
The hell's the
low.
point of having all this fancy shit if I can't use it? Yay, there we go.
Yeah, it's currently the Prototech generator is currently redlined charging batteries. We have a week of power left.
Ah!
Yeah, we have a week of power left right now.
Nice. Oh, finally killed it.
Without dying, too. Congratulations.
Well, I mean, because I learned from the first one. Take out the damn... what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? Okay. Yoink. Alright. Alright, it's all mine now. Where the hell am I? I am 9 kilometers away.
Hilariously, the only thing currently in the railguns that's complete is the computers and the superconductors.
Do me a favor, any turrets that are on our base, please turn them off for the moment.
The only turrets we have on our base are the ones on the on that ship that we built.
Well, okay, it should be okay. The antenna's not hostile to me yet. So...
I mean, as long as you're parking it down there at the bottom of our
Yeah, no, there are no large thrust or large ions on this thing. It's just made up of a bunch of small ones.
really.
Yep. So that
I mean-
means what was
I mean,
just
it's
built,
still large grids, so it's still
right? But those are
150.
larger, large grid.
Fair enough. There's still
Question: how would you feel about building a junk ship a jump ship and going to the moon.
Why? We have
Platinum.
platinum. We have platinum on ice. On the ice planet.
There is platinum down
Yes, yes. We've got a
Oh.
signal down there for it.
there? Right.
You mind it.
Right. Yes. Yes. I don't know what direction I'm coming in. I might be coming in too fast. I'm gonna try to not smash into the asteroid.
I see you down there. You are still marking as neutral to me.
Yeah.
You need me to
Also
turn
moving
on,
at 90.
Want me to turn on the tear down,
Slow
or you
down,
want to
you
wait
bugger.
until you're remember to tilt.
You see me rolling. I mean, I am currently doing the ship equivalent to a moonwalk.
Are you forgetting to tilt your biggest concentration of thrusters? In
No,
the
I'm doing that.
direction you're
I'm
wanting
doing
to
that
stop?
right now. I only have 3. The biggest concentration is 3 versus 2 in all other directions, so it's working. I'm about 5, 2, 1. Okay. So I am under the ship. Perfect. I'm right where I need to go.
Are you trying to get rid of that one?
Yes.
All right. If you can see me, I'm even with.
Oh yeah,
the,
no, I can see everything. It's fine.
All right. I'm up
I just
here
wasn't sure
ready
if I
to
was
turn on the.
black-eyed.
I'm up here ready to hit the button as soon as you come to a stop in the area. I do not want to start grinding that thing down while you're still moving. Knowing my luck, it would immediately grind down one of the thrusters. All right.
Hello.
Oh, don't. Oh, this one will have uranium in it again too, won't it? Have you already
Yes.
checked the cargo?
I did not check the cargo actually.
I can't
I
check
guess I
the
could've.
cargo because of. All right, I'm starting the teardown.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, can you grind the cargo down and weld it back up? That's why. Okay, that's why I went back there to look. Ooh. Excellent. It has over 1K of magnesium powder,
Nice.
a bunch of detector components, 180 motors, some more explosives, and some metal grid. There's some other shit here, and some other stuff. Okay. All right. If it ain't white, it ain't right.
I mean, each one of these is still 80 thruster components, so the whole
Right.
ship will get us at least one more large thruster. All right, I am starting the teardown.
Yep, it's good to go. Well, that was a fun little side quest. Pillaging.
Yep, it is one of his favorite pastimes. Don't let him fool you.
I would never lie about liking to loot and shoot. Although, of course, that thing was grind and doing fine.
We might want to
Little roll.
consider adding more of those teardowns down there at some point.
So how? Okay, Kira, come to
Yeah,
the
some
front.
of these batteries are almost full already.
Oh yeah. All right, so it's 2 blocks back now.
All right. Well, I mean, we only
I
needed
just
one.
realized.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay.
I'll do
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That does work.
just one, so we can get as much armor in there while still giving the front end effect that we wanted.
Oh, the front end's gonna get all kinds of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are too we're too mature for that lowbrow kind of humor to give in to something as childish as what I just said.
It is looking real good, Captain. I don't know who you're talking about, isn't it? Who doesn't do lowbrow humor? Have you heard me most of the time?
Normally, I don't try to hurt you.
I said heard.
I know.
I and not in the amber way.
Turd.
You
Good
have to ask
God,
me,
we've
or-
got. Yes, I should be able to build that as well. Okay.
Yeah, it is
Should
looking
I
good so
build?
far.
Should I build more batteries?
Uh,
Honestly, I
are you
don't.
needing to
I
talk to me, Sarah, or just need to need me to read some messages? All right.
did I?
Hmm.
Yeah, that'll work just fine. Do. And then a do. Although she will have a belly on her.
Yeah, this ship is definitely going to be a.
Girthy girl.
Yep.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little thick.
All right, Sarah. Thank you for that.
A doot.
Uh,
Doot.
so
Doot.
yeah, yeah. Sarah, we started work on the missile frigate today, and yeah, it's she gonna be a beast when
It's all
she
coming
go
together.
it is going to we're treating it as a standoff ship. And you know, this is, if the first one is meant to be the screen and the kind of infighter.
Anti-air.
Yeah,
Yes.
if it's kind of the infighter, anti-air screen element, this is the standoff slash brawler, because it does have the railguns. So if something gets close enough, it can absolutely reach out and touch somebody. But I'm also going to be experimenting with a couple of player-made weapons in the form of missiles and missile launchers.
All right, Kier, here you go. I'm currently building the breach.
For the railguns.
Well,
for
the whole
the
I'm trying to
the
make it
muzzle
look
breach.
more. Yeah, trying to make it look more.
Oh, that actually looks like a mouth. That is hilarious. Awesome. That looks like a maw.
Let's see, what color is this? That is not black enough. I need it blacker. I need it just straight midnight.
Hmm.
I mean, that works. We call this thing the Maw.
Yeah. Yeah, but this one is going to be 35 blocks long, Sarah. This is only the second ship of the fleet. The first one is already done. It's over here.
We're building a cinematic universe.
I think we called this one the Chud, if I remember correctly, or the Chode, one of the two.
I don't remember exactly.
I can't remember either. It is primarily anti-air with a little reach out and touch the enemy artillery in the nose.
All about that bad touch.
It's a mix. It's kind of the screen. The entire front half of it is just solid heavy armor. Ghost literally rammed a Factorum station with it, and it flew away.
I bitch slapped it with a ship, and it was still not even completed, and it was good.
It was
actually
missing the sides of the ship.
There is a clip of that.
Yes, there is. Yeah. So.
Ooh, I'm liking it more.
Yeah. So.
Mm.
But here's the thing: the next ship up in the series gonna be 85 blocks long. It's gonna be our armored cruiser. It is gonna
This
be
is going to fit inside of it.
Mm-hmm. Both of those ships are small enough they can connect her up to it for jumps. Both of the smaller ones we decided are not jump capable. The cruiser is going to be the first one that's jump capable, which is going to be a whole can of worms all on its own, trying to fit all the enough jump drives for the weight capacity in there to not make those jumps pointless.
I'm doing something I normally don't ever do. Decorating.
Mhm. It's true, he doesn't do a lot of decorating. But we gave it a pretty we have given this thing a lot nice round jaw, and it's got a back end like a freaking school
She got a
bus.
fat ass. Sorry.
She has a back end like a school bus. Big, square, and you can't see shit past it. Now I suddenly have a mental urge to to play the song Little Yellow Bus. Oh god. There's gonna be next to no armor on this back end, dude, compared to the front.
I mean, it does make sense because
Like we said,
if
this is
everything is coming out the
ship.
front.
Yeah. Oh god, this is the Bomberia of ships.
Shit.
Oh, I just realized the only thing holding the front of the ship to the back of the ship is some batteries right now.
Yes. Got that. You.
All right. So we gotta start planning the interior of this ship, though. But you know what? I'm looking at it, and I think half of our more than half of our thrusters are built now. I think there's only like 4 or 5 of them that aren't built now. By the way, it's nowhere near done with your utility platform down here.
Oh, I know. It took a hot minute for that first one to get removed.
Is this even on? Yeah, it's on.
All right, Kira, I need you to come look at the front real quick.
You know what? I need to check the base for power. Okay, base still has power.
Well, the batteries on this ship aren't set to. So, I've given it a smile.
Oh God.
All of that is heavy armor. It's recessed with heavy armor. It's all done in black. I can repaint the back section with
Just remember, don't make anything in white, or Bob's gonna attack it.
Oh no. No, this is all done in the blackest black I could make with carbon fiber, so it's extra dark.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, it's gotten a surprisingly large amount of the thrusters done for
Get rid of that.
Bro, I am looking at the ship down here, and I'm not sure it's actually torn anything down. Are you sure this is the correct white?
Yeah, I've only got
That's great.
no, it was 85, not 100. Bob, do your fucking job.
Alright. There we go.
Nitpicking little bastard.
Y'all are nitpickers.
Ooh. Okay, this
Yeah, no,
needs
I
to
need to. I need to start placing blocks. Get our.
get rid of that. That. Replace it with.
I need to start building the interior.
Shit, I don't know if there's an. I might have created another thing that doesn't exist.
Seem to be good at doing that lately.
Yes, I am. You could call it the laughing coffin, considering how it's shaped and the fact I'm in the middle of building a smile, but also I don't want people thinking that, oh my god, where I know exactly where you got that name from.
I'd say you should feel bad for that amount of edge, but my brain immediately went to, oh, that's he really went there.
I wish I could.
All
Go
right, I
with-
gotta grab a bunch of interior.
No, look at this. I just realized I'm running out of oxygen and energy. I was very focused on that.
Good job.
I got sidetracked. I wish there was a fucking conveyor on the side of that damn thing. Oh
Yes.
shit, to be fair,
Yes, I
haven't-
recognize that as far as filling in air, that is doing nothing for us. That airlock, quote unquote. I'm using it just so the whole thing doesn't constantly get depressurized.
What's up?
But starting to lay down the interior, or at least the corridors into the ship.
Uh, Can I do something real quick?
What's up? Really? Gonna replace that conveyor with an air vent.
No.
You know what? Where is the armory?
There you go.
That wasn't what I was looking for, but that works.
What the hell?
That is not the door I use.
It's the prettier door. It's my favorite door that they've added in any DLC. Oh god. Look at the front of it. It's glorious. How many blocks out did that come? It came out 5, right? The
Oh.
thruster plume.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Inventory full.
Uh,
5 and it was safe, or 5 or what?
oh my God, what is up with with my folks right there? Just absolutely just bizarre tonight. You said you needed the thruster cone, you said?
Possibly yes.
Alright. Visible on stream.
Okay, perfect.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Come on, take it up, Bob. There we go.
How would you feel about adding, like, double the amount of bobs up front?
I'm beginning to think it might actually be a benefit to us.
Yeah. I was only half joking. Call them the corridors of death. She does have a lot of little sparkly, pretty lights. Are we... Where's... Let's try this. To do something only for you. Damn it.
Inventory full.
I'll swap this out for a centered door since you seem to like it.
Yep, passed it. Alright, there you go. We now have...
Alright, there we go, Ghost. How's this on? Come inside the airlock, over here. We'll have access to the storage for weapons while we're over here.
Okay, not bad. This just needs to be pulled to decompress.
To be fair, independently pressurized wouldn't be bad for each one of these. Wouldn't matter as much.
Well, the part of the problem, the thing is with why you have it on decompress, that way it's a 100% zero
yeah,
O2 log.
but it also means you need to stop for a minute before leaving.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, we're also not really concerned about saving air. Let's be honest.
Alright, so I've pretty much laying out a fairly sizable area for you to build an interior in.
I'm going. I'm honestly trying to build a. My brain does not want to function sometimes.
I think it might make more sense when you see it. It doesn't have to be an interior.
Alright. Just looking for the air vent hole. My brain was leaking out my ears there for a minute. Yep. Why do we need this conveyor here?
I put that there in case we wanted to run something down along the outer edge, because
Fair enough.
that's
Well, I mean, the air
one.
but the air vent is also the full air vent is also passed through though.
Yeah, I mean, you could swap that out. I just put that there when we were initially laying everything out.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know why this just popped in my mind, because I genuinely hate the game.
I
think
mean,
it's an
Captain,
absolute piece of shit.
not wrong. If
What's
you've
that?
got if the airs they if the tanks are already full, it's probably going to vent anyway because of a lack of location for it to go.
Oh, that's true, but I'd rather not run out of oxygen due to loss through opening doors. But also at the same time, the H2O2 generators that got to get put on this ship are going to also be filling up the hydrogen tanks. So
Yeah.
there we go. I'm so mad that that beautiful arrangement is going to be hidden, but at least we get to see what's in front.
Yeah.
And I do need to. I do need to. Well, should I leave that open like that, or should I close it off?
Honestly, we'll wait and see later on.
Okay, because I do have to do this at the very least to help with the whole shotgun aesthetic. Bob, I need steel plates.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're getting a little low on pre-made steel plate. Because it's still not done with the ship down there.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and queue up. I'm gonna go ahead and queue up 3,000 in our assembler, because we can't make fuck all in the prototype one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm scrolling through our stuff and I am not
Energy
seeing a lot of
low.
steel plate.
Yeah,
It's
it's a lot of.
we've got a few
It's a lot of
thousand
shit.
interior plate, but no steel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's because where's the solid block? That is 150 steel plates for each heavy armor block I've placed,
Yeah.
and that's
you've been
predominantly in the
placing-
face.
Yeah, a
That's
lot
that's
of it.
predominantly in the front.
Yeah. On the positive side, it looks like a lot of the batteries are either full or almost full.
I feel stupid. I'm sitting here looking at these rail guns like, God, they look weird. They're completed.
Yeah.
It was at this moment I realized that they were done.
Yeah. And you still haven't hooked them up yet.
No, thankfully. Need to get that.
Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. I think those two there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro, there might only be 5 thrusters not done.
Very nice. Oh shit, did I actually just do that?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Those 2 in the front and 3 at the back, I think those are the only ones not done. There is an armed mining tender out there I just saw. Moving away from us, though. Bro, this thing is taking...
Look at you, big yellow bastard! You are not fucking shooting me. Oh, it has...
You went after the armed mining tender, didn't you?
Yes,
As
I
soon
did.
as
It has
said
2 large ion thrusters on it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hi, you beautiful bastard.
I mean, we've
Die!
still got like 8 ion thrusters we got into this thing for down thrust. But yeah, nah, he's gone full
Hey, it's not
Viking
very-
funeral out there.
It's not no. No, because I'm not setting the damn thing on fire. It's not
Yeah.
all the time I turn into Durg and just start ripping into ships as they come by. All right,
You know
I'm not
what?
looking.
I'm not
not going through this. Get out of my damn way. Ah, I'm inside. I removed 1 steel plate and I ripped that entire side off. That was poor designing.
Remember, please note, it says an armed mining tender.
Oh, it's
Doesn't
already
say armored.
disarmed now.
Doesn't
It's
say
already disarmed
armored
now.
mining tender.
Yeah, I know. I have... Ah, now I'm fighting it. Damn it. Come here, you bastard. Give me. Yes, this is mine now. Where are we at? You guys... I need to find 3 of you. Alright.
Hmm.
Alright.
I have
Oh
this.
god, there's still an assault cannon. Where the hell are you at? Oh, you're on the opposite side that I came over from. Okay. Alright, well... Is there interior turrets? I didn't
I
see...
feel like
Alright.
I'm not going to be awake
me.
too much longer after stream. We've only got about 20 minutes till we hit when we like to stop for the day.
Yes, got a shitload of uranium. Ooh, we've got several... We've
Oh.
got several completed, what you calls it? Reactors. Oh, there you are. Bastard. Yes,
Sounds
die.
like you hit us the jackpot there.
Wait, that's an ion. Slowly, I've taken out the defensive, so it may not shoot at us.
Fair enough.
How's the other one at? Ooh, what is that? Oh, it has 1,000 gold ore in it, and some platinum.
I mean, we need the platinum for sure. And
Yeah,
a little bit
absolutely.
of gold is... I'm not going to complain.
Hey kids, want to see a dead
The
body?
button that's not even hooked up to anything. What kind
Oh,
of
yep.
bullshit is that?
We will see dead bodies eventually. Especially
Where the
after the new update.
frick?
The next update will for sure give us some dead
Dead bodies are just an extra food or fuel source. You take your pick.
Fair enough.
I'm here, you son of a bitch! Ooh! Oh, I don't want to break that down. I don't want to break that. That is a heavy armor block. I don't want to lose that. This is why you protect your your big guns with interior turrets.
Inventory
All right.
full.
All right, I think we're good. Oof. Oh, she's
Spicy.
no, she doesn't have all. How do I say this? Where the hell's my?
She's mostly
oh.
Atmo.
No. She's all ion. No, her power consumption is very poor.
That doesn't surprise me.
Turn in the right damn direction. I have another trophy. This makes what?
Number 6
This is number 5.
might actually be number 6.
I don't know.
Either do I.
Because there was the first 2 on there was I got no, this is number 5 because I got 3 within like the first 2 episodes of doing this.
Yeah.
And then the one when we started and getting set up, and then this one. So yeah, this is number 5.
So, you know how we got those duck twin cross streams in the back?
Yeah? Oh, I see what you got there.
Yeah. Figured it might be a nice spot to actually look out and
Yeah. They give a little bit extra light.
a little bit of that Cherenkov radiation glow.
Oh my god, the whole front of this thing is a giant ass magnet, I just realized.
Good job.
Why are all the factions trying to murder you?
Have you met
I
Ghost?
looted and pillaged every single ship that came within 10 kilometers of us.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you met Ghost?
A friendly ghost. Oh my god, the other ship is still not done.
Oh yeah, no, that thing is so slow. I think we need to build more down there.
Yeah. Whee! Look at this thing. Oh god, I'm kind of spinning out of control. It is not easy to move. Stop, you bastard. Careful. Oh my god.
Well, I got on it. I like how they're calling it a mining tender, but it definitely looks more like a salvage tug.
Well, if you think about it, somewhere I guess there's supposed to be a I'm assuming that block detaches or that cargo container could detach and go down someplace. Bring her down.
Which cargo container? I see a refinery. Oh,
Very
that
front,
cargo
right behind the magnet. Oh, you know what? I stand corrected. That ship is nearly gone. Yeah, I haven't even looked at what's inside of it.
Cobalt, 33,000.
Oh my god. Ore or ingots?
Ore, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, underneath of each of the turrets is a chunk of heavy armor, so
Yeah.
not too hateful. And now, what? Excellent.
Started mining it, so it immediately called it hostile. That's funny. It's actually kind of spacious in here.
It is. Although, granted, I did have to rip out a few chunks. Oh my god. Have you looked at the bottom of our ship we're building?
Not recently. Why? What's up?
No, I mean, just look at the light. That's what I like to see when building a structure. Stop checking the shit. You got the line of the large ions and then all of the lights from the batteries. Oh, turn your light, turn... Why is your... That's weird. Why is your screen...
Energy low.
I probably have my
Oh.
mine up a little lighter.
Oh, yeah, your gamma is
Yeah.
all kinds of bright.
To be fair, I'm streaming. I'm
No,
streaming, so
yeah.
higher gamma means chat can see what I'm playing better.
Chat doesn't want to see what we're doing, right? Right. Oh, God, why are all of these off?
Why are all what off?
Never mind, all of the gyros were lit up red for me.
Weird.
Oh, look at the front.
Oh, by the
Oh.
way, you're still placing things with that carbon fiber texture, even if you changed your color.
No, I know.
Yeah, that is looking good.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like it's had some teeth busted out. Like it got into such a raw fight that that it's had a couple teeth blown out.
There we go. Now, the question still kind of remains, should I build the center of the front diamond or leave it the way it is?
I don't know.
Because if I do build that center, we could actually add lights to give this more of an effect. I do see what you're talking about, how it looks like it's missing some teeth because of the blocks that aren't finished.
Well, no, even with the cutouts where the for the rail guns makes it look
Yeah.
like a couple teeth got punched out from the outside already, from the inside already.
Right. Let's paint you. Although out of convenience, we could we could definitely leave this front merge block here for a variety of reasons.
I will leave it there for now. We'll think about whether we want to remove it or not later.
Did you see the one GIF I sent you in the very beginning, like early morning today? It's like I'm ready for I'm ready for stream today.
Oh yeah, no, you were
The
pretty
fucking
enthusiastic.
the llama is like, bring it on.
All right. Well, come look into what I've got so far for the interior living space.
Oof, shit. Hang on. I botched the hell out of that one. Fuck. Went a little too carried away with that one. what's going on?
What I'm working at so far for the since I don't think, are we planning on putting a gravity gen on this? This one's big
I
enough.
mean, it
We're
might
putting more than just a corridor in this one, so it might be worth it to put a gravity gen in here.
it might not be a bad idea. Also, I did just kind of have a thought. What if
I mean,
I say, what if instead of these 45s, we use the interior 45s?
hmm,
But also, what if we had, especially if we used a gravity generator, what if we had like kind of a catwalk that comes up here and we just stand here and we'll look?
I mean, I kind of like the vibe of the looking up to see it. You know,
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, that's good.
it gives it a. We want you to see, but we also don't want you to get too close for safety.
Oh, yeah, no, that's looking great. Need you, where are we at?
And I figure I'll define this area as kind of like a mixed use. Have some kitchen stuff. You know, have some kitchen stuff. Have a couple chairs in here, and maybe have a second level somewhere or another section somewhere with the with the beds and medical bay. There we go. Air vent right at the hmm. Yeah, I think turn off that air vent for now so it's not force venting. I think we are hitting that time of night where we gotta call it a day,
Oh, shit,
Ghost.
wrong one. Yeah, just about. Let me finish sculpting the front of this.
Like, yeah, let the artist finish his work before he forgets what he was
Let the
doing.
paint.
Oh. Yeah, nah, even those thrusters are done now. I need to check and see if any of the thrusters are still being worked on. Bro, I think they're all done, all the thrusters currently on here. Yeah, I think they are.
All right, so what I've done here now for this front, which that's gonna drive me fucking crazy if I don't fix that. There we go. So if you come around to the front, this won't look like this. I'm actually going to begin tapering from here down to this outer edge, and this would give us opportunity to add other stuff if we need to.
Honestly, it might be worth it for us to hide decoys down in the bottom corner there, so anyone trying to shoot right down Middle Street, they're gonna be aiming off center.
Yeah, exactly. Put just easily bury shit behind areas that don't matter, like right here.
Yeah, like put a decoy right in there, and then surround it in heavy armor block. All right. Well, either way, yeah, we have hit the 3 hour mark, man. So let's
It's
yeah, let's go ahead and call it a day here.
Oh wait, let's not forget about the
Yeah.
let's not forget about your favorite
Don't
thing.
forget to drink your water. Now you'll think of this every time you drink bottled water. You're welcome.
Oh, good lord.
All right, chat. I will see you guys next time. That'll be Monday, not tomorrow morning. I have a shift at a job tomorrow. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey everybody.